Yo.
Yo, so
Get
so
your
what it is.
shit together.
I'm all fucked up in the game for real, for real. Hold up, I got Elijah or the three. I'm gonna bring him in the joint. I'm all fucked
Alright.
up.
Okay.
on. Still nigga.
Yo. I guess I want to
So
ask this question where I was about to ask you, like, have you have you ever noticed that you possibly getting in your own way?
hell yeah, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I say, in life we be trying to anticipate shit, but sometimes what we thinking ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Or how
Yeah.
we going about it. Sometimes shit happen for us to slow down and really see what the fuck going on. But when you in that mode, when you in that mind frame, it's kind of hard to see it that way. You just know what you know because that's all you really seen. You know what I'm saying? So it's like shit. Of course you think shit is set up. Motherfuckers being nice. Fuck you being nice for. You know what I'm saying? Who
Right.
sent you? Who sent you?
Paranoid.
You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So I get it. You know what I'm saying? It's just human nature. It's just all about the you know what I'm saying how the situation that we went through up to this point. You know?
Yeah. I found that out this morning. Well, I guess you would call it an epiphany or something because it's not like I've been told. I haven't been told this. I guess I just had to see it for myself. I don't know, but
Accountability.
I just had it this morning, and it just realized, and it just hit me like, yo, it really do be working out for me. But I'm always on guard. But I'm always attacked. I am. I'm always attacked. Like it's just something about my life or whatever who I am. It's always something coming from left field. So I guess you would call it like PTSD or just always on guard. Like ha, you know what I mean? So I just
Oh,
really had to have that this morning. Like
oh no. Like what you think, Elijah?
What comes to my mind simply is how does it work out for you when you want it to go your way and it just doesn't? I mean, when you're really focused on one set goal and you're not meant to reach it, how does it ever work out for you?
I don't
Sometimes
know.
we have obstacles. We have obstacles to be able to reach our goal. We hate the obstacles, but then we enjoy how much of the pain and how much we have to deal with to actually appreciate what we got to get to that goal. And then sometimes, honestly, it's really not for you. So, how do you deal with it? The amount of frustration because people come in your life and things like that, man, people gonna come and go. It's all about the positive, what they're actually saying, if it's actually going to work in your favor or not, what you're actually taking in.
I
Yeah,
mean, yeah, I mean that's another. I ain't even think about it like that. That's
I
another way
could
to
go
look at
for
that
that.
shit.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
We
what like I could go for that.
yeah, like that's
we
why niggas
all
quiet. Niggas is
we,
listening like,
we
damn.
all we all have a goal, purpose, and things we want to reach, things we want to do in this life, and it's life while we're here. But I promise you, if that is not meant for your purpose, your mindset could be set on it. But I promise you, it might not be the goal that you're supposed to be trying to go for. Now, I'm not sitting here telling you not to go for anything until it jumps in your face. No, but if it don't, if it don't work out in your favor, how do you take it?
Frustrated. I mean, I still
Frustrated.
carry on.
We all get frustrated for sure because you're human. You're allowed to get frustrated. We always say that don't keep yourself in that same position. Don't keep yourself sitting in that frustration, most definitely.
Right.
But more and more, you just gotta you to me, you just gotta work on realizing I'm not about to be frustrated if it don't go in my favor. It is what it is. Because right now you have so much for yourself. You have so much going. You have so much you've done. So if something else comes your way that don't work out, yo, I've already done so much, and I'm already doing so much, and I'm already going to do so much. So if something else If it just don't work out, it just don't work out. That's perfectly fine with me. I'm gonna
What if,
keep moving. It is what it is.
okay. So what if it's like your livelihood is on the line? Do you just, when you're trying to reach a goal of maybe promotion or just keep your job, do you not shoot for that, or do you just like, all right, forget it,
You
move on?
shoot for what we was all born to have, a gut instinct, something in your heart, something mentally is telling you to keep going, whatever it is.
Right.
So a promotion, it sounds good, but if it's not there, if you did all you could, no, you can do. Why sit in that frustration? And that is something serious where you can be frustrated with, especially if you've been with a company or you've been doing this for so long, and all of a sudden you never got the promotion that you thought you were supposed to get. Now it's time to switch mindsets. I just learned something new. I just learned a new craft, but I also learned that everything's not for me. And now I also learn other people who's going to stand in my way for greatness, because not everybody is for your best intentions. So for a promotion, for no growth in a company that you're at, for yes, specifically for no growth. All right, so you're supposed to be doing so much more. Without no growth, how you can't climb without no growth, without no mental, without knowing that, okay, maybe it's time for me to look for better. I'm gonna keep this job, but I'm gonna look for better that's actually going to guarantee me growth. I'm at the mindset now is, if I'm supposed to be settled right here, I'm gonna make the best of it. I have no choice, even if that is, I don't like my job, but I love coming home. I'm gonna make the best of making sure I get home to where I feel the most comfortable.
Right.
But for some people, I would say, if it's not for you, if you're tired of it, I promise you, leaving is better than staying and never growing. We are never meant to not grow. That is not in our nature.
That boy talking that shit right now.
I know I
Man,
don't even have like what I'm supposed to say.
Yo, straight talking that
sitting
shit.
sitting still is not for us. Now, sitting still for the moment to recognize, that's where we get the reminiscing. That's where we get from reinsurance. That's where we get from just thoughts about where we came from, where we are now. That's where we can sit and we can gather our thoughts. That's not where we chill and sit at. It's good and things like that for the moment, for the time being, to do what we need to do to gather our thoughts, to have the warmth in our heart, but we don't chill there. We don't sit forever.
Right.
We are not, our nature is not meant for that.
Yeah, that's true.
God
That's true.
damn,
I
yo.
guess for me, because of my upbringing and just my life period has been nothing but bouncing around. So stability is very scarce in my life. So now that I'm at this age, that's really what I'm fighting for, stability. I just want to be still. I'm tired of packing up and moving. I'm tired of jumping from job to job. Like, I just want to be still. And it's to the point now that there's outside entities or whatever you want to call they raggedy asses interfering with that.
Yeah, for sure. And there's nothing wrong with having frustration for it. There's nothing wrong with having that kind of frustration. That frustration is to me is built in us, but also it is what we need to push. You need a push. So if you're not willing to listen to somebody, how about you listen to your own frustration? Be like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna get up because I'm tired of being frustrated. I'm ready to sit still, but I'm not where I want to be at to sit still. So here comes my frustration. You don't want
That's
to listen to nobody. So now listen to yourself, your gut, your feelings, the way you are mentally every single day. I'm tired, boss. Yeah, for sure. You want to sit still? Make yourself capable of sitting still. For from now to wherever it ends at. Wherever
Mm.
it ends at.
That nigga sound like Unc right now.
you hear me? I have nothing to say. Like that
That
was some
nigga.
good food. Like, yeah,
God
actually.
damn. God damn, nigga. Look. All right, little nigga. I hear you, little nigga.
We only got so long on this earth, and throughout all of our lives we've been through something where sooner or later we just wanted peace and
Right.
positivity, and without learning how to do it or hearing it or any of that, we'll never know what it feels like. I can't stand being around people that love negative.
Right.
I can't stand being around people that don't, that not for sure like you don't want no growth. That's if that's where you're comfortable at, I guess. But if you don't want no better, if you don't want to see nobody else better, and if you comfortable with that negativity, nah, for sure, then you are not supposed to be around me unless God is telling me that I have to be around you to change your mindset, because
Right.
we are so comfortable with saying that I don't have to be here. I don't have to be here in your face trying to preach to you and be positive to you, and you don't want to hear it. But if
That
this is where
part.
God want me to be at, to be talking to you, then this is where I'm gonna be at, and this is where I'm gonna stay at until I've had enough. And God told me either you need to keep staying still or you gotta keep pushing. He ain't listening. So now I did what I could do. Now it's up to God.
Right. Right.
Damn, yo. That nigga got me feeling like a little ass kid right there. I'm
Yeah.
just like,
Because
I'm just
I'm sitting
listening to
here like
shit.
reevaluating my life. Like, okay, well, yeah. If
Damn.
I want to grow and I want to sit down, then I need to create that world for myself instead of trying to force myself to be somewhere where it's probably my time is up anyway.
That nigga. That nigga Logic was waiting for this shit. Yo must have been waiting for the pod to talk some shit. He's waiting. That nigga was like, I got some shit on my
Because
mind.
you never know what we gonna talk about. But when it comes to things like this, I know exactly what to say.
I know that's right.
Okay.
Or
I tell a lot of people, I tell a lot of young people, what is it that you want in this life? What is it that you want to do, be, grow? What is it? And when you stutter or you struggle and you tell me you don't know, it's all right. You got a lot of growing to do. You got time to figure it out. But I need you to take all that time that you're sitting here thinking that we're having this conversation and don't waste it. That's a problem. And that's
Right.
stuff that I have to take in because I took a lot of my 20s wasting it.
motherfuckers don't
Facts.
be
So
realizing how fast time go by when you ain't doing
fast
shit.
time going, man. We in 2025 and y'all don't understand that it came by faster than you thought. We
We
hit
just into
2020,
yeah.
we hit 2020, and then 2025 came faster than we thought, for real.
You know, working
Just
on the
like
second
that.
half of the decade. Working on the second half.
5 years came that quick.
Yeah,
It really
yeah.
did.
Damn.
And so that's why I talk to people. I talk to especially the young ones about what it is that you want to be, what is it that you want to do, what will make you happy. And hopefully that the conversation that we have, I'm not going to sit in that conversation, but hopefully the conversation that we have, it helps you to just think. Let me think about what I want to do. Let me think about who I want to be in this world. If I want to be nice, kind, if I want to give back to the homeless or not, if I want to cut hair or if I want to make people smile in some way, if I want to be a motivational speaker, if I want to, be some adventurous and travel. While the time that you have to think about it before that time passes and then you're like regretting that whole time, here goes somebody that cares enough to wanting to see you grow, asking you what you want to do in this world because
Right.
we don't have long in here.
This is true. Like I
Come
can't.
on. Damn, yo. Yo got a nigga reevaluating everything right now.
I'm sitting here as I'm listening because it's like for real. I only got one life to live. For real, I'm in my midway mark. What do I want to do with the rest of it? Like I've already accomplished my guard, and I wanted to do that for so long. And I was like, I gotta wait for my house, wait for my house. And it's just like, no, I can do that now.
You
So
can.
it's the same for my career. Like I've reached the pinnacle of my career. I've made it to the company I wanted to get to. Like everything I vocalized 8 years ago that I wanted to do, I've done. And so now, yeah, you're right. What do I want to do next? That's going to bring me peace, and I can just bring it on down and get the stability that I've always craved. What do I need to do, and how do I need to rearrange that?
Both of y'all stories can change lives. Marcus, your story about you was a whole construction worker, not even a construction worker, but the manager of that mug.
Well, you some
But
landscaping, yeah. I mean, I done came
with
from
the
different
with
levels,
the
nigga.
with the heart surgery and all, where he thought he wasn't supposed to be here no
Well,
more.
cancer, not heart surgery, cancer. And
I'm
it was
sorry. I'm sorry.
a cancer
I'm
with heart
sorry.
surgery,
My
nigga.
fault. But these are these are the things that you can tell them. Like when you talk to me, when you told me, like I done been there and done that already.
Yeah,
That's what people don't understand. Where you're at the point where if I wanted to chill right here, I can because I done been there and done it to the point where you couldn't explain to me something that I wouldn't have already knew. And if you could explain to me, Marcus is smart enough to listen just to hear what it is that you're trying to explain to me that I wouldn't know. So
right,
Ray, first one I've ever got to meet with all the trauma and and the struggles that you've been through. You didn't care about nobody talking about your knitting.
Crocheting, nigga. Don't get us started.
What in the world, man?
Don't
What I
don't
don't
start that shit.
okay, my my fault. But
it's
y'all see
okay.
what I mean though? Y'all you get the opportunity to say, this is what I love to do. This is what I have done already. So you can't tell me much. But if you would like to tell me what you know that I might not know, I'd love to hear it.
Right,
Uh,
right.
that's one thing,
So
yo.
as
No matter
least
how old you get, knowledge, yo, you can always learn something. You can't
you
never
can
not
Ever.
always
learn
learn something. But at least you can say, I'm here, but I've been through stuff that nobody realizes, knows, and things like that. I have grew and became something that people thought I could never do or be. And I can actually explain that. And I can help a lot of lives. I can help a lot of young people to be able to understand that I don't have to be stuck working at some dead end job, something I don't want to do, something I can't grow at. I don't have to.
True.
What do
That's a
you
fact.
tell what do you tell a young one that wants to be a rapper that could just suck for one, or just won't make it? Don't laugh. Don't
Be
laugh.
like, you gotta tell that nigga
What do you
straight
tell?
up, like, yo, just
What do you
don't
tell?
go to the Diddy parties.
Right.
First
Bro,
off,
look, I'm still watching
is it?
Bill. I just watched a few things about Kevin Hart, bruh.
You know what I'm
But
saying? Like, you gotta. I mean, I feel you. Like, that shit just crazy, yo. You the youngest. That nigga just we. I feel like man, Sheree was already thinking one way, and
Yeah.
you
Just
started talking and just changed everything. You know what
it
I'm
when
did.
he
Because we've been on this all day, literally, or for the past 2 days. And it's like
saying?
you really gave another perspective. Like, yo, basically, why you fighting so hard to beat down the door that's closed when you could be walking through another door? Create your own door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A homegirl of mine was saying that like at the job she was at, she was trying to climb out the window out of job when she could have just walked out the door. You know what
Trying to
I'm
sneak
saying?
out.
Like it's not like her time was
yeah,
done. Like she felt like she was hopeless. So it's like, you know, when you're hopeless and you feel cornered in, you start looking for any way out. When the
Yeah.
most obvious way out is the door.
The
But
door.
you going through all the other shit because you in fight or flight and you're not really sitting back and really thinking about it.
Right.
Mm,
You are free to do anything in this world that you want.
That's a fact, nigga.
That just gave
You
me
have,
a sense of relief.
you just gotta
That nigga
know if
wise
it's,
ass old young nigga.
you gotta
Old
know
young
if
nigga.
it's good for you or if it's not. That's all. That's the that's the one problem we all have. If it's good for you or not.
Ain't been time right.
And here comes the times where you gotta sit and just think. Take your time and just think. Because I promise you, there are times where I've wanted to either quit a job because of people. I was too afraid to try and go get this job because I never had the experience. Oh, there's plenty of times, man, but you gotta sit and think to yourself, it's either gonna be worth it to you or it's not.
Right.
But one thing I've always learned, well, I had to learn, but I keep with myself, if I decide to close that door, if I decide to close that door, I promise you, it's gonna be another door to open up. It will never end. It
You
will
gotta be
only end
smart
if
enough to
you
see the
kick it
door
in.
though.
Yeah,
You know
you
what
gotta
I'm
be.
saying?
Yeah,
You gotta
you
see
gotta be
it.
smart enough to get up and go to
Yeah.
the door. But I promise you, it's not gonna be wide open for you. That's the problem. We all have is the
You gotta
fact that
keep
it's
that
not wide
open.
open. We can already see the future and see what's inside it and everything like that. Now we gotta knock.
Oh.
Yeah, she said, yeah, we got knock. We got.
Yeah.
I
Like
mean,
I
we
said,
can
I'm in
like
survival
if
mode.
you,
I'm gonna pry that bitch open.
you see what I'm
Let
saying
me
though. We got people like
Yeah, that motherfucker like,
some.
hold up, let me
We
get that, let
we
me
got
jimmy this
some.
bitch.
So
in.
Ray, if Saray can, she'll kick it in. She'll kick it in. But Saray don't realize that some doors are steel and you can't kick in because it's probably not meant for you to open.
Right.
Some doors you might have to politely try to guide yourself in. That means knocking on it. Some
Right.
doors take time, a lot
Gotta
of
get the,
time.
gotta jimmy that joint. Take you a little bit until you gotta
But
I drew
calm
the
down. You gotta calm,
see,
can't let that sweat bead in, you know what I'm saying? While you up in there. Yeah, you know what I mean?
titty.
I definitely
but
feel that shit.
those just be, I promise you, it's one obstacle, and then the other people surrounding you, they're just another obstacle. They're bringing negativity. Like, why you keep going to this door? Why you keep trying to do this? They're just another obstacle. You just gotta push them along.
No holler, why you wanna be free? Why you
Right.
Why?
wanna be free?
And I don't understand. I don't understand why you worried about what I'm trying to do.
Because your
That
people
be
are
calling
nosy,
me.
dog. It's the same reason why you'll post a story and they get 100 views, but it won't get no likes.
Right.
Yeah.
They just
Because
looking. It's
people want to watch. They want to see what you
And
would do.
you know what? That's okay. That's okay if you watch and everything like that from the distance and everything like that. But one, you don't got to be in my ear. Two, if you watching, watch me open it up. Or three, even if I can't open it up, trust and believe me, I bet you the next door that's for me is bigger than this one. So you're gonna be watching that one open.
That's what
I
it
mean,
be though. They want to
yeah, you
watch you
know.
to see if you fail or if you succeed. If you fail, they want to be in your face to tell you, "I told you so." If you succeed, they want to be, "That's my dog. I knew
I
they
knew
could
you
do
always. I knew it. I knew it. I
it."
never
Right.
doubted you, nigga. I never, I say that nigga smart. He's smart as fuck, nigga.
I knew he could do it.
And we never need somebody like that because we already know we smart. I don't be I don't really care for people gassing me up.
Right.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I already knew I was smart enough to do something.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
all you doing is trying to gas me up to make me feel good. God already made me feel good when he opened up this door for me, told me this was for me. You just another human being trying to gas me up for what reason? I have no clue. It doesn't even put a smile on my face. I say thank you though.
Right.
Because my mom taught me to be polite. That's the only reason.
no, that's the only reason I remember that name.
My
She
mom
like,
said, if you don't got
oh,
nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all, boy. For sure, Mom. I hear you.
For sure.
Oh, holla, I hear you. Oh, all right.
What's
Oh,
up,
all
Hank?
right.
You know I'm pre-recording my podcast. Hit my line.
That shit crazy. Yo, that little nigga. Yo, you talking
Yeah,
that shit,
he
little
really
nigga.
hit it on the head. Like he hit it on the head. He definitely gave me a new outlook for when because it's almost that time for me to do my meditation. And
And I love that. Take the time to meditate, grasp all your thoughts, and
yeah,
just be able to reminisce, love where you are, love who you are. Of course, right? You already know this. But and
it
I
doesn't
love
mean
that.
that I know everything. Like I know these things, but I'm still implementing. Like what you guys see on my videos and stuff, you guys are really seeing me through my motions. And you'll catch like you see the videos. One minute I could be up, and next minute I could be, yo, I'm sick of this shit. Like y'all really on the roller coaster with me because I'm really navigating on aligning myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a solid, loyal person, but I want to be it for myself. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I need it for myself. Yeah, I'm trying not to cry. So
Nah, you good.
so yeah, like that's just what came to me today. Like I am so loyal. I'm quick to help somebody else align themselves and give them my light. And like I'm such a what's the freaking word, X? You know me. What's the phrase, y'all? I'll over explain this. And it'd be a simple ass phrase I could have said.
Mhm. It's all
Um,
good. Shit.
people pleasing, and all that other
Okay.
stuff. Giving my light, just pushing them because I'm always for the so-called underdog, like because I know I've always been that. I've always been the one that people underestimate. So I know what it feels like when I see somebody else is like, nah, you better not quit. You better not give up. But I don't have that same for myself.
Right.
And
Yeah.
that's the part I think I'm getting frustrated about because I end up getting in my own way when stuff actually be working out.
I
It
mean,
will
but you gotta
always.
think. We be wanting shit to happen now. That'd be the whole thing. We be wanting that
Yeah.
shit. We be wanting that instant gratification. You know what I'm saying? Like
It
when we
will
feel away,
always.
we want whatever the motherfucker make that shit right. We want that shit done right then and there, so that should be all right. So I can go back to normal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But no
Shit,
matter what,
get the
I'm
no
fine.
fuck.
matter what,
I'm sorry. I'm
no
all
matter
right.
what, it will always work in your
Holding
favor.
it in right now, but I'm all
Yeah,
right.
it's just patience. It's like that's that's one thing I learned in life. You gotta be patient, because you never know. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes shit be going fucked up and you be thinking like, yo, this shit is bullshit. But that shit just opening up another door, another opportunity, another anything. You know what I'm saying? I
But you
think.
know what it is. You don't want to go through that. Never mind. I know.
You
No,
don't
I
want to
mean
deal
shit.
you don't want to deal with the obstacles and the things that come
And starting
in.
over, like, yo, niggas
Cloud is
don't niggas,
growing, and in order for it to grow, it has to go through all the dirt, and that's the obstacle. So as I'm going through this dirt, there's all the soil ain't fucking moist. You know what I'm saying? There's some rocks and there's some hard shit going on in there, and that's when you see that
There
I'm
you
like
go. There you
frustrated.
go.
yo, that
And I love it
that
because I love the fact that all your sword is not it's not it's still dry because you gotta water it.
Because the
They're
world
dying because
ain't.
you gotta pull it up out. You some plants just die. Some
yo,
plants just die. You gotta
Yeah.
yo,
either yank them on out, you gotta keep watering it, and you know what I mean, get some sun, get some light,
yo,
get it
Sophia
some
was
joy,
saying
get
this
some
shit.
feed.
Yeah. She was like, it's all about the like growth, right? When you plant, when you know what I'm saying, you got your seeds for fruit and all that. When you plant them seeds, the last thing to come out of that shit is the fruit. You gotta go through all that shit just to get to it. You know what I'm saying?
It'll be the unnecessary though. I think I totally get what you're saying. I'm not trying
Yeah.
to keep
Oh
What
saying the negative
we
against the positive.
know,
I'm just
we know, Saray. It's
yeah,
the unnecessary shit that comes along with it. It's
I just
unnecessary
take
shit.
my lines and wrap it around that bitch neck and choke the shit out her ass. Like
no.
Go away.
Yeah.
But
Go
see,
away.
that's the thing though, right? All that shit, all that pain and that stress and that bullshit, that's the stuff that you deal with to gain the wisdom.
Excuse me.
You know what I'm saying? So when you talking to somebody else, like when somebody come to you with a familiar situation, you can talk to them and you can break that shit down and you know exactly what the fuck they talking about.
That's the thing. I think that's what's frustrating me. I'm stuttering because it's the same freaking spirit. It's the same freaking
Yo,
spirit no matter where I go, and
It's
I
like
can't
Annabelle.
whoop its ass. I'm tired of it.
because there are more of them than there are of you. You
Give
are
me a
the
new
only one
spirit. I'm ready
around.
to go to another devil. I'm sick of this one. That's what I'm saying.
You are the only light around dark.
Yeah.
It is more of them than there is of you. You are the only one that's not walking with a pack of sheep.
Yeah.
You are the only bright one to be like, but I'm not following none of y'all. And I'm bringing my light with me wherever I go. So if y'all don't want to follow with the light and everything like that, and y'all think y'all about to cover me with your darkness and make me like y'all got me frog.
Yo, that nigga
So
on
y'all either
fire
gonna take
today.
me in and be a light with me, or take your dark ass into a freaking corner where y'all at.
No.
I'm trying to put them in the corner, Elijah. That's the problem. They won't
You
No.
are the
stay.
only one. You are the only one. You are the only one that can put somebody in the corner. You are the only one to hush somebody's voice. You are the only one to be able to be like, I guess if that's how you feel,
No. That
that's
Yeah.
nigga.
it. That's it. That's a human nature. That's a human response. If that's how you feel, that is a walk away. That is a dark person. That okay? Is that all you got to say to me? That's all I need to say. Why are you arguing with people? Why? What did you fix out of that? Why are
No,
you? Why
I
are
ain't
you?
arguing with this one. This spirit, this little spirit that I've been dealing with for some years. I don't argue with the motherfucker. I really walk off from it. Because I don't know what to do to defeat it. Shit, that was a tongue twister. So it's
That
like,
is all. That what? So it's bad because you're trying to figure out how to defeat something that you just got to walk away from.
I do walk away from it. And then when I go and walk away and I go somewhere else, a whole new establishment, that motherfucker pop back up again. So at this point, I'm like, well, damn, do I need
Yeah,
to just
yeah.
face you? I guess I gotta face you because
Nah, yeah.
it's like you chasing me
Hell
all
yeah.
my life.
As long as you know, maybe I just gotta face you. Maybe that's it. Maybe I just gotta face you. Maybe no matter where I go, you just gonna keep showing up. So okay,
Definitely
maybe I
gonna
just
keep
gotta keep,
showing up.
you just gonna keep showing up. It okay. It is what it is. Trust me. We
That
all
should
got.
be
I don't want to say we all got, but I know what you're talking about with having a darkness that for some reason when you get that light, no matter where you're
It
at,
finds their
that
way.
darkness always just show. It always just show. And it'd be that one bad spirit that always pops up at your best moment or even at your worst moment. I've gotten it at my worst moments, and I just be like, bro, it's really not the time. Honestly, it's really not the time for me right now. But you know what?
Nah, X, this bitch is the enemy. I'm
Yo.
sorry.
Yeah, that shit.
All good. I think I'm truly starting to believe that even the dark people have a place right there where they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, definitely.
I have no choice but to believe that because believe me, I serve a God that if He wanted to remove you, He will. He
Right.
will with a snap, with just a quick blow of his wind or a snap of a finger or anything like that. But for some odd reason, he keep allowing you to pop up. So
Right.
maybe you got a reason to be here, but I don't think it has anything with any kind of positivity. So I just got to make it do what it do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a smell
Yeah, like I
thing.
But
said, forgive me. I know. I'm just dealing with
trust me,
my bullshit.
when your light is on, The darkness is the smallest thing in the corner. You shine up a room while the darkness is sitting in the corner. They are that small. So even if they're following you, just remember that they are that small.
And you know he Bruce Leroy, so he know about that glow.
He's gonna make me cry. I'm tired of him. He keep hitting my damn heart, yo, because that's real. That's so real. It is that.
Nigga lied or five. That
He
nigga,
is.
this was meant to be his day. That's your cable with an
I don't
attitude
know.
and shit.
Right.
And then your
I don't know a lot of things, so you know
He
when
can't
we get to these conversations, I'll be like, maybe this is not for me type deal. But when it comes to these kind of conversations and getting somebody to realize the brightness of them or realizing to keep pushing or anything like that, I got you.
Thank you.
So as soon as Saray started, I just went to listen.
Yo, I just seen how you was looking at you like, man, I was talking. I seen how you was looking. That's why I was just like,
I
yo,
just
what
wanted
you
to see
think,
what this is
nigga?
gonna come out to. You know, I just wanted to see what this is gonna come out to.
This one felt like it was a hit by lie with Elijah and shit.
Right.
No,
Right.
son. No, yo, you was no.
If
This man
I
trying to
wasn't
squeeze tears
if
out
I
my
wasn't blessed, if I wasn't blessed with a lot of things, one thing I am blessed with is trying to keep the positive, and not only just the positive, but keep you pushing and believing and loving and growing and showing out and doing what you do and having your purpose and just having smiles, man.
And you see all of that you're pouring into me is all of that I pour into people. And I guess it's like making me mushy because it's like I haven't had that in a minute. You get what I'm saying? Like those
Yeah.
specific words for somebody to pour that into me, because y'all will see me here online promoting, pushing. When I'm at work, there's females that, like, especially my favorite one, she's trying to retire, they fucking with her. Like, I'm always down for somebody and give them all of me. There's nobody to replenish that, so I have to do that work too. You know, my reset Sundays, that's my work on myself to pour back into myself, because, and I'm not diminishing who you guys are in my life. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, it was
we can only we can only say what we can, and we can only do what we can, but we all three know that it's up to you.
Yeah.
You might hear what I say, but you might not take it throughout the whole week. So at the end of the day, I know when we get off, it's gonna be up to you.
It's still on me, right? It's still my battle.
It's still gonna be on you. No matter what words you hear, no matter what anybody say, it's still your battle. It's still the darkness that follows you. It's gonna be up to you to turn on your light, realize where they at, realize what they saying, and realize who you are.
Right. I know who I be.
No matter how much we would love to call you and talk to you every single day and say the same stuff, we need you to realize it, place it, open your ears, open your heart, place it there and keep it there.
Right.
Or
right.
That's all I can say. That nigga Elijah talking to me quiet today.
That's my session. Marcus been with me all day. I've been catching sessions after sessions after sessions. Yo, if I ain't have therapy today, I had it from Marcus, I had it from my homeboy Chris, and I just got it from you. So it came in 3. I think it's good. I think I'm good.
What I definitely want you to do when you meditate, I want you, if it happens, I want you to let it happen and cry. Get all that soaked out. Get all that bad energy, all the negative of people that say it to you, all that crap that sunk in all the way to your heart where it's not supposed to be. I need you to cry all that out if it happens. But when you meditate deep and you take hour and a half, however long you take, and you just meditate your heart out. And if it becomes the tears, I need you to get it all out. Wipe them when you're done. Wake up another day and keep pushing.
Damn, boy.
That's so
Don't
true.
let
I just
don't
have
let
to
it
sit
soak
for
in.
my tears.
Don't let it soak in. Don't let your tears soak in. When it come out, it's gonna come out bigger than a waterfall. It's gonna come out.
Yeah, I
But
know.
I'd rather for you to let it come out when no one's looking. If you gotta do it in front of people, do it in front of people, I guess. But when no one's looking, when you're the most vulnerable, when you're the most comfortable, when you're meditating and God is watching you and He's seeing you and you're by yourself in your element and just comfortable, yeah, that's when pour that out. Cause we might not see, but we only need God to see. That's it.
Right.
That's all we need to see that we are crying and we are hurting right now. And that's when your door gets open. I promise you, that's when your door gets open. That's when it gets open the easiest. You don't got to kick it in. He already realized, he already see that you hurting. He already see that you're tears. He already see you're in pain. He already see that you're tired. He already see that you're over it. He gonna open it for you. And he gonna just guide you in it. He already realizing that you're willing to just be like, just help me. Give
Right.
it all to him. Just help me do it.
I ain't talking that shit. All I know, Dar, is my man talking that shit, dog. And
No,
you
God.
telling me you ain't built for this shit, dog. You built for this shit. Yo is built for this shit. Yo got me reevaluating everything right now. I think I'm gonna need to take me a walk or something after this
Yeah,
shit.
I'm definitely gonna go outside right quick.
Take
That
yourself
was
for a
serious.
walk. Take
Yo,
yourself for a walk, Marcus. I promise you, that is
yo,
what God gave to you. It's for you to go outside, take a
yo,
walk, and see the beauty into them walks. Gather your thoughts, take your meditation, and just embrace and
yo.
just think. That's what He gave to you.
That
You
nigga
didn't
talk.
just randomly have that mindset just pop up out of nowhere to where I'm just gonna go walking. Don't everybody just do that. He gave that to you.
No, I done
If
rolled
that's
up
what you
3
need to
blunts and
do, that's what you
everything.
need to do. I don't
Yeah,
care how old you
right.
are, that big old beard you got. If you need to cry, cry
serious.
it out.
Hey, look, don't be jealous. Don't be
I'm
jealous.
just saying, you already know I'm
Don't
always
be
jealous.
jealous.
Okay, baby
You already
face.
know I'm always jealous.
You
LeBron
was
James,
doing
Savage,
good. You was doing good to the jealousy, my
Right, he
boy.
was
Brown,
doing it. All right, baby face.
Yeah, look, no, see
all
this?
right?
This is patience.
And
If
it
I
just
show,
follows me.
if I can tell you, that my face used to look like that, this is patience, bro.
I won't
Patience.
believe you. I don't believe nobody.
Yo,
When
I'm
people tell
trying
me
to
that
tell you.
shit.
I had the patches, all that nigga. You can't, you know what I'm saying?
Not the crackhead
But
patches.
Yeah, I had to.
the
Yeah, my
crackhead
daughter used to
patches,
rub on my face. I used to have the big ass hole right here and shit. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Man,
I think we did good. 43 minutes
damn,
was
that
up. I
nigga.
needed that.
That
I
shit was the
I
Elijah show. You know what I'm saying? You
I'm
feel me?
okay with it because God source had to talk to my ass. So I'm okay with it.